Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to HR Repair. This is Hey Ray. Today we have a 6.7 liter Cummins turbo diesel in a Ram 2017. Guess what? It has nothing to do with anything, but I just thought it'd be cool. What we've got is a plugged up heater core. And I'm sorry, I didn't make a video on removing the dash and removing the heater core. I probably should have, but I didn't. I thought it would be, too much of a pain in my sitter to record all of it, so I didn't. Now I regret it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm sure we'll do one in the future, and then I'll record it then. So what the video is about today is we're going to cut open the heater core and see why, after 2 flushes, we still couldn't get any heat out of this heater core. So stay tuned, and we'll see why your heater core, what's in the heater core, what causes it to have low flow, and why you can not get any heat off of it. So, should be an interesting video. Contact! Alright, so here's the heater core, and I've already taken these, there's some extensions on here, and I've taken those off. I'm not too worried, obviously, about saving the heater core, because we're going to cut it apart. Let's get you guys here. What I'm wondering is why, after using this attachment on my garden hose, why I still couldn't get any flow out of this heater core. The first time we got a little bit of flow, but then the second time it made no difference at all. So what we did is, what you do is you'll hook this up. This comes out of your garden hose, and you'll hook this up to the heater core inlet or the outlet on the heater core. I usually do the outlet to flush it backwards. Then you hook air pressure up to this point, and that will inject air through the system along with your water, creating turbulence, which is supposed to help flush everything out. I mean, I used Dawn soap, I used several different cleaners. I could not get any flow out of this thing. So we're going to cut this thing open and see why there was no flow. I figure there's probably sediment in here. These tubes, there's like hundreds of different tubes going back and forth through here. My assumption is they're plugged with sediment, but we're going to cut this apart and figure out and get a visual for why this thing did this. So let's get this thing cut open with nothing else, nothing less than a Sawzall. We'll cut this off first. And then we're going to just go right down through here. Alright, then we're going to cut this one off, do the same over here. And here, did you guys see all that crap that went flying? So this is why we can't get any flow out of this heater core, even after several flushes. Now some of this is shavings from the Sawzall, obviously, but look at this. There is actual like sediment sitting down in here. It's like rocks and stuff, but it's basically our antifreeze is crystallized and created a lack of flow to through our heater core. So there's not enough water pressure or coolant pressure to create flow through here because of coolant will take the path of least resistance. And when the heater core looks like this, the path of least resistance is definitely the engine. So this is why sometimes flushing the heater core will not work. Now, I've had it on some of the older vehicles, I've had it work, but this one is not repairable or cleanable. There's zero flow through here. So I think what happened here is our antifreeze broke down. 140,000 miles. This definitely created some sediment, and the antifreeze broke down, and it just no more flow through the heater core. So no matter how much flushing we did, we were not going to be able to get all of this out of here, and it was just going to continue to be a problem. All right, so we put that thing right down in the dumpster, right where it belongs. In short, would I try to flush another radiator, or would I try to flush another heater core? As long as it's not too hard. But this one was a waste of time. So I think the question that might get answered with this is that, does the antifreeze go bad? And to me, that is proof that antifreeze does go bad. The other thing it proves is that this crap right here, which is the EGR, creates a lot more heat and creates more of a breakdown in the antifreeze than ever before. So if it was me, get yourself an antifreeze treatment and put that in at the very least, and then maybe even change the antifreeze every so often. Antifreeze does go bad, especially with EGR coolers, DPF, the whole thing. I mean, it just creates a lot more heat and creates more of a thermal breakdown of the antifreeze. So yeah, it's the times we live in. So hopefully this video was informational for you, and we all learned something. I know I learned something. I used to think you could easily flush a heater core and bring it back to life, but I now know that that's not the case. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you liked this video, if this was helpful to you, let me know that down in the comments below. Helps out the algorithm and helps me out as well. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Happy New Year and have a great day. Bye.